Ayo, what's good, what's good? I'm out here in the neighborhood, knitting and going and knitting and trying to be fitting with everybody who's sitting down, and I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna see the rest of my family when I join the beat, 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 the beat. I don't know. Hey, Sprouts, it's me, your favorite rude vegetable, onion. And today, we are gonna be talking about things that I buy, things that I don't buy, so that I can buy more yarn. Because if you don't know, I have a lot of yarn. There's a lot of it. It's everywhere. It's overwhelming. It takes over my house. But I kind of like it. But I'm kind of into it, so I keep the yarn train going. But that means that I don't buy a lot of things in my life that normal people would probably buy. And when I say normal people, think first world Americans, because that's where I live. That's what I'm consumed with. That's what I have to wake up to every morning of my mortal life as of right now. But what normal people would buy. I'm gonna just jump straight into it. Like and subscribe if you want to see my face again. If you want to talk about knitting, crocheting, crafting, thrifting, that's what I do on this channel. Mending, sewing, all that kind of stuff. Stay right here. Subscribe down below. Like, comment, ring the bell, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna get straight into this video. We're not waiting for too long on this one. I want to get in and get out. So I have to preface all of this by saying that a lot of the things that I do are because of boycotts. I don't agree with a lot of things America is doing right now, and I don't agree with a lot of ways my tax money is going places and doing the things that it is doing. Is not cool with me. I do not like it. So a lot of stuff, I don't buy it purely because boycotts. Boycotts do work. People will say that they don't, but those people are wrong. You just gotta actually commit to the boycott. So like, I don't shop at Walmart. I don't shop at Target. I don't shop at Amazon. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't go to Starbucks. I don't do a lot of that stuff. And I would much rather use my hard-earned money on local businesses and local shops to be able to keep that money in my community sphere. That's my favorite thing. I also don't like the concept of money, but you know, we could go far. We could go. There's a whole bunch of, yeah. That's just okay. We're not here for that today. That's too much. But yeah, preface with, I don't want to support these corporations that are doing bad things. I don't want to support any big conglomerate company that is being bad to its employees and not taking care of its people. And the more places that I see like that, the less my money has to go out of my bank account, because then it could just be spent on necessities and yarn, because I have to feed myself, I have to be clothed somehow, but that helps with the yarn. But we're gonna get into that. Okay, moving on. I have a list of things, and boycott was number 0. The next thing that I don't buy anymore is hair appointments. I don't go to the hair salon anymore, which I feel bad about, because my hairdresser when I was younger was so good. Terry, if you need the info, if you in the like south of Atlanta, like College Park, Riverdale, Jonesboro, like that kind of area of Georgia, and you need a good hairstylist, I know one, because she is bomb.com, and she has been doing my hair since I was in the 8th grade, maybe even before that, and she's done like my whole family's hair. Like, she is so good. So good. So if you need to connect, DM me on Instagram and I'll ask her if she can get you in and book you and stuff like that. Okay? I'll let you know. But I do feel bad because I don't get my hair done anymore. Everything that is done to my hair, I do myself at home. I don't even like buy fancy hair care products anymore because I don't need to with my locks. I barely like put water on them now, especially since I put the color into them. The water makes the color seep out so that it gets on my clothes, but if I don't use water on it, it keeps the dye in. So yeah, I don't even do that part of my hair routine anymore. I just wake up, go like this, and then walk out the door. It's pretty amazing, I cannot lie. But yeah, I only use like shampoo and conditioner. I've been using the same shampoo and conditioner for eons because I only wash my hair once a month. That's it. And then I retwist it every 2 months. That's it. This is my second time dyeing it in 2025. I think I dyed it the first time in February. And then I just let it go until I couldn't bear it anymore. And then I was like, let's re-dye it. And we got this color, which I love. But then I don't have to buy new dye for a little bit because I already have the dye that I'm going to use for the next round of color. I already have a big old thing of bleach. I have a big old thing of developer. I do my own hair. Don't have to worry about hair appointments anymore. But shout out to my hairdresser. You're the best. The next thing that I do not spend money on is makeup and skincare. Let's talk about it separately. Let's talk about skincare first, and then we'll go into makeup. Skincare. The only thing I use on my face is regular soap and water. I have the Dr. Bronner's sensitive skin, and I just wash my face in the shower, and I get out of the shower, and I put lotion on my face. I know, SPF, yada yada, yeah. I know, but that's all I do. I just wash it, and then I don't even wash it every day because sometimes I'm like, I didn't do nothing today, it's okay. And then sometimes I'm like, I really need to wash my hair today because of what? Blech. So I wash it with the soap, and then I put on lotion in the morning and in the evenings, and that's about it. I don't do anything else to it. My personal opinion, all of this is my personal opinion. Do not take this to the bank. Do not sell it. It will not be worth anything, okay? My personal opinion, I think that people be doing too much stuff to their skin. I don't have any like acne problems or anything where my skin needs extra attention. Like somebody else their skin might need that extra care. My skin doesn't. It doesn't need all that extra stuff. And this has been working for me for years now, so I don't mess with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, yeah, that's how you get this skin. You can't have it. It's mine, and I need it on my face, so yeah, okay. Makeup. So, I had to wear makeup a lot in my life because I do perform. If you don't know, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. If you don't know, I am an actor. I do a lot of performing. I do a lot of dancing. I do a lot of speaking. I do a lot of all of that kind of stuff. And due to that, a lot of times, if you are a film-presenting person, which on most occasions I am, or I'm perceived to be, I have to wear makeup. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm actually kind of doing a little, like, social experiment with my life right now, where I am like not wearing makeup at all for most reasons if I do not have to. If it is not required for me to wear makeup, and that's really like, if it's not required for the mask presenting people to wear makeup, then it's not required for me to wear makeup, because what? Like, why? Why? I don't want to. I don't feel like I need to. If I'm going to be honest and prideful, I think my face looks pretty fine by itself, how it is, regular. Now, I used to do a lot of film work. If you didn't know, I was on the show Ironheart, and I did the whole time of filming that show. And when I was on camera, I had to wear makeup. And that's totally fine. Most people have to wear makeup on camera. Most, if not all, people have to wear makeup on camera because the camera just makes you look dead. Makes you look dead inside. So, I did that. It was fine. It was great. And if I need to wear makeup on stage because of the lights make you look dead. They flatten out your facial features and make you look like you're a zombie, then I will wear makeup for that as well. But in my daily life, in my regular career life, in my normal capacity, like I am not wearing any makeup right now. And I think that should be fine. This is not a professional production system. It is me with my 2 box lights, my phone camera, my plug-in mic, and my fan upper room light. And that is all. That is what you're getting from me. I'm barely even hydrated. I didn't even drink that much water today. So this is like the scrub version of me because I didn't hydrate enough yesterday in order to have plump, glistening skin today. So, yeah. I am not anti-makeup right now, but I am limiting the makeup usage more than what I limited it before in my life. You got me? I'll still wear it for like if I want to wear it because I want to wear it. But it's not a need for me. It's not a necessity for me. So, yeah. The next thing that I have not spent money on actually this year, I think I've only bought 1 item or maybe like 3 items from this category this whole year. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong. And we're filming this on July 14th. Today is July 14th. So up to this point, because I know this is going to come out in like October, November probably. But I have not spent any money on clothes this year at least, which has helped me buy more yarn. But I actually, like at the beginning of the year, when I first started my no buy, low buy, I was like, I was hankering for clothes. I also worked at JCPenney, so that didn't help a lot. Just seeing people buy copious amounts of clothes and seeing all the clothes whenever we would go out on the floor and like have to fix things, which is dumb. Is dumb. But you know, we want to keep places clean, but like, why can't I stay at the register? What do you mean? What kind of policy is that? I don't understand. It's dumb. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a multi-million-dollar corporation. Multi-billion-dollar, probably. But it is bankrupting itself, so who's really doing better? Yeah, I haven't felt the need to buy clothes. I have switched that habit out with making my clothes. Either that or I go to clothing swaps, which I haven't been to a clothing swap in a hot minute as of today. But I have been making a lot more of my clothes, and making my clothes has been so nice. Like, I am so happy with almost all of my knits and my crochets that I've been making. This past couple of months have been so good, like so good. Like I made socks, I made a t-shirt the other day. I'm working on this like super cute like dress shirt. I'm also working on like one of those like big old hoodie blanket things. If you ever want to know what I'm working on, I have a monthly podcast that says all the things that I'm working on in the month, and they are in a playlist. All of my knitting stuff is in a playlist if you want to watch any of that stuff. I love making my stuff. I love making it to how I want to make it. I love the process of making it. I love the yarn when I make it. I love the colors that I can make it in. I love using my yarn stash because I don't want it to just be a thing that I have for the rest of my life, but I mean, like, I am gonna have a yarn stash in some regard for the rest of my life, but like, it's nice to get use out of it. And I'm definitely glad that I have so much yarn so that I can make my own clothes and I don't have to feel like, well, I have to go out and buy the yarn to make the clothes and blah blah blah. I'm definitely a stash girl, and you can't, nothing's gonna change that. At least right now, I love my stash. I love it, and it's had me not have to buy clothes, so it's pretty nice. And I make stuff for other people, like gifts and stuff for other people. It's just nice being able to have a hobby that is not only calming, but it's also productive, but it's also just nice. It's just nice to be able to do something like that. Okay, the next thing that I don't do anymore is get my nails done. These are just my regular naily boys. I have nail polish. I put that on like a couple of months ago. That was the last time I wore that nail polish, and I usually don't wear it. It's a red nail polish, and maybe I'll do some tonight, I don't know. But I don't go to the nail salon. I'm not one of those people that is like every 2 weeks get my nails done. Even when I was growing up, we would just get our nails done for like summer vacation, and that was it. Like just for like the week or 2 week long vacation, not like the whole summer, but just for that little blink of time. And now I cannot knit or crochet with nails. I just can't figure it out. It's magic, it's voodoo, and I am mystificized when y'all do it. I am like, wow. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's crazy. Especially if they didn't have like nails like out to here, and they'd be like, and I'll be like, oh my god, it's crazy. How you do that? That's so cool. Like, I wish I could do that, but I cannot figure it out for the life of me, and therefore no nails, because knitting and crocheting are much more important to me than having naily nails. Even when my actual nails get a little too long, then I'm like, ooh, gotta cut those down. Ooh, gotta cut those down. Ooh. But yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think I explained that well. Let's move on. So the next thing that I do not buy anymore, which is probably gonna be a little bit of TMI, but you came onto this channel, you clicked on the video, and therefore we are friends now. So now I can talk about this kind of stuff with you, okay? I don't buy period products anymore. I don't do it for multiple reasons. One, in the before times, I did not use disposable period products because I use a Diva cup. I love my Diva cup. It's great. It's wonderful. And not only do I have a Diva cup, I have I can't remember what it's called, but I didn't have my Diva cup one time, and so I got another one. It's one of the like O-shaped ones, the like oval ones that you just like put in there and it just like holds in there. I got one of those, and they're fantastic. I love them, and I have been using that for like forever, for a hot minute, for a while, and I love it. I love that. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Another thing that I do not buy anymore is shaving cream. I don't buy shaving cream. I don't buy razors because I do not shave. I do not shave any part of my body. I don't see the point. It's just like with makeup. I didn't really talk about this part with makeup. I don't enjoy makeup. I used to enjoy the process of doing it, and sometimes I like to get it done, but like I would rather save the time and not do it. I think it takes too much time, and that's how my brain works. I don't know what to tell you. But the same thing with shaving. I don't see the point. I don't want to waste the time, and that's on me. If you hate it, you hate it. If you love it, cool. I'm with you. Cause I just I don't see the point. Yeah, my underarms. If you've been on this channel at all, you've probably seen my underarms. They've been like that since I was. When was my cousin's wedding? How old was I? Like 19. It was 2017. So I was 19-ish. Yeah, because we were both in September. Yeah, I was 19, and that was the last time I shaved my armpits. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, after a while they just kind of stay. They're like prickly at the beginning, which I hated that. That was the worst. That was the absolute worst. I hated that. And then after a while it just like dulls out, and you don't even notice it anymore. It's just, yeah, it's kind of nice. And I don't shave my legs. I don't have particularly hairy legs either, but I don't shave my legs. Yeah, I don't shave. However long you want to think about that, I don't shave. Okay, cool. Let's move on. I do not buy expensive foods. I don't buy fancy foods. I buy cheap foods, which is probably bad, but I am very poor right now. So once I stop being poor, I will be buying more fancy foods. But right now, I also don't have to worry about that because my partner, my fiance, he cooks really, really, really good food that is really, really cheap food, like lots of vegetables and lots of goodness and spices and seasonings and deliciousness. And so I eat that, and it's great. But I don't buy that. He buys that, and he's very nice for doing that because not only do I have to eat, but he also has to eat, and so he understands that, so he makes enough for both of us to eat. Isn't it grand? Isn't that so nice? Man, I'm just so blessed, okay? Jeez, you don't understand. I hope you're blessed. But we'll get to that at the end. So how do I get my yarn? How do I get it for low price to low price? I have 3 ways to get it no price to low price, okay? So the 3 ways. 1, gifts. Always be like, hey, if you want to give me a gift, then yarn. If you want to give me a gift, this yarn I've been eyeballing. It's really cool. I know it's like a thing where people are like, oh, like, I don't want to tell people what I want for a gift, blah, blah, blah. Or, like, they might see it as rude for, like, to tell. Communication is the best policy. I believe in clear communication. And if someone is like, hey, I'm going to get you a gift. You, like, what's your favorite thing? What do you like? What would you like to receive as a gift for Christmas, for your birthday, for Juneteenth? I don't know. For Pride. What do you want for a gift? I used to always be like, yarn. Money for yarn. Gift card for yarn. Yarn that you just saw. So now my family knows that I am the yarn girl. So if they got any yarn sitting around, they know to send it my way. I get yarn from people from very different. I just be getting yarn sent to me, okay? Not like sponsorship, but like I said, like friends and family would be like, "Oh, you got the yarn?" I'll be like, "Yeah," and they'd be like, "Do you want some more yarn?" And I'll be like, "Come on, just give it to me." And a lot of that stuff I do like give to my other friends and family that do also do yarn or need it. I actually have a really big project right now that I kind of want to use the acrylic yarn that I have that my knit group kind of sort of knows about, so I'm hoping that they'll help me out with it. It's for like our wedding planning stuff, so maybe that'll become a thing. Maybe I'll talk to you guys about it later. Again, if you want a video about my engagement or about wedding stuff, then I'd be happy to talk to you about it. I'll ask my partner if they want to be in it, but just let me know. Gifts are great. Gifts are awesome. Never deny your own blessing. That's what I always got told when I was growing up. You never deny your own blessing. And as an adult, you clearly communicate what would be a blessing in your life or not. And you clearly communicate to people, hey, I can do this. Hey, I cannot do this because of this. But if it becomes this, then I can do this. Just a lot of stuff been happening, and clear communication is key. The second way you could get new yarn new to you yarn for cheap on the El Cheapo end is secondhand. Secondhand yarn is most of my yarn is secondhand, and I love getting secondhand yarn because I'm saving it. I'm saving that yarn. And if you are like about to donate your yarn, please like try and go to like a buy nothing, or like, you know, go to or like find a knitting group near you or something like that and give it to them, you know. I know it might be a little scary to like meet new people and just walk up and have a bag of yarn, but I know me and my knitting group, we would be so happy, okay? So don't be afraid to do that. Branch out to new opportunities. Make room in your community to meet new people. But going back to the top of the point, secondhand thrift stores, creative reuse secondhand stores, like how I have Scraplanta in my area, they're great. They have a lot of awesome stuff. But even like I have a local thrift store that's not Goodwill that I usually try to go to called Clothes Less Traveled, and they might have yarn sometimes, and I'll go in there, I'll look in their little like craft section and see if they have any yarn that I would like. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I'll see something that's like, and then I'll just leave it. And sometimes I'll see something that's like, and then I'll take it with me. There's another place called the Southeast Fiber Alliance that's in Atlanta, and they have secondhand yarn that is gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful, but they know how to price the yarn, so it's not as cheap. But still, it's good to always do secondhand first. Alright, so that's another way to get cheaper yarn. Another way number 3 is when you have a local yarn store. Most of the time, if you do have one, most of the time, they will have a website or a mailing list, like emailing list. And try, if it's too much for you, don't do it. If it's too much for you, don't do it. But I would get on that email list and find out when they are having their sales. Sales, great time to get in there and get some yarn. Or if they have the capacity to do gift cards, you can be like, hey, a gift. Please give me a gift card to blah, blah, blah. Right? Just to help out these local businesses so they're not all going underwater, that they're not all filing for bankruptcy, because we want these places to stay alive. We want them to sustain their practices and hopefully be able to pay their employees good rates and keep the yarn flowing, because I know there's a lot of us that love fiber, love yarn, love knitting, spinning, weaving, crocheting, sewing, needlepoint, embroidery, all the things. And we want to keep these staples of our community alive. So please go to your local shops. Even when they're not having a sale, please go in there and say, hi, I do this craft, or I really enjoy looking at yarn and squishing it in my hands and it's so nice. Let's keep our small businesses alive, because who else is going to? Things are bleak, and so we gotta be our own protection. We gotta be our own security. We gotta be our own comfort and community. to each other. Alright? Alright, that's all I had to talk to you about today. So thank you for watching today's video. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you come back for another video, which every week we have a new video on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see you when the next one comes out. I better see you there. I better see you. If you know it's good for you, I bet to see you. Oh my God. You best to be there. If you like this video, please give me a like down below telling me that you like this video. And if you really like this video, then leave me a comment down below telling me that you really like this video, okay? That's the best way for the algorithm to know that you be rocking with what I'm doing. You be rocking with what I'm doing. Rocking with what I'm doing. Yeah. So yeah, I am really hoping that we get some more subscribers and get these videos going somewhere soonly. But I am enjoying making these videos for you guys. So thanks for being here. I hope you have a blessed one. And if you don't want to have a blessed one, then please have a jalapeno lit one. Yep, that's why I said it. I'm probably gonna eat this in a few minutes. Might do a little boiled egg action and put that with it, and that's gonna be like so much protein. Oh my God, protein girly. Oy. My partner has been like getting me to eat so much protein because like he knows that I want to be like jacked like Asta. Like when we first got together, I was like, I want to be swole like Asta. I want to have like the muscles to come up to my ears, you know? And then he was like, okay. I shouldn't have said that. I've been eating protein powder like it's the last thing I'm gonna eat on earth. I'm just kidding. No, I haven't. I'm exaggerating. I'm an exaggerator. But what I'm not exaggerating about is that I love you. And then I'll see you on the flip side. Okay. Bye.